My name is Mathew and I play guitar for A Silver Lining. My first musical memory, I was about 10 or 11 years old. I saw an electric guitar, I think it was at Walmart, and I just could imagine myself, like I could feel myself playing it. So I asked my parents if they could get me one for Christmas, and it turned out I got one for Christmas, and my dad showed me how to play Rock You Like a Hurricane and Crazy Train, just the main riffs. And that's literally all I did for hours and hours and hours. What made me want to join A Silver Lining? Well, I was in another band that I started, and it just wasn't working out. And so, long story short, I left the band, and it's kind of weird, but like 3 days after I quit my band, one of Silver Lining's close friends, Charlie Pelton, messaged me, and she was telling me that they were looking for a lead guitar player, and I was like, oh, I'm interested. So Lucas gave me the rundown and asked me 100 questions and gave me a bunch of music to learn. So I went through and I learned about 20 songs all by ear and went to practice, and here we are. My goal with music and A Silver Lining, honestly, is to just inspire as much people as possible, because everyone gets inspiration from someone else at some point in their life, and then they take that and they keep going with it and it spreads. And I don't know, I really like writing music, and it inspires me a lot, and it makes me feel really good, and I just want to share that with everybody. It wasn't easy getting to where I'm at right now with my abilities. My first guitar I had, I love my parents for getting it for me because I wouldn't be a guitar player without it, but I had it for 3 years and it wasn't even intonated correctly. I would learn songs and try to play along to them, and it just made me depressed and mad because it didn't sound right. And I think I was 14, I finally got a new guitar. It was a Jackson Dinky, which are the base model starter Jackson guitars. But when I picked it up for the first time and played it, I felt like I was amazing at guitar all of a sudden. It was so easy to play and it sounded so good. But throughout the years of playing guitar, I've always compared myself and tried to hold myself to the standards of the people that I looked up to. All of Ozzy's guitar players, the guitar player for Rat, Warren DeMartini, the guitar player for Megadeth. All those guys are phenomenal, and I love their sound. And a lot of the times when I was growing up, I would just push myself and push myself. And I literally thought it was impossible to ever reach that level. I thought it was impossible to reach the level that I'm at right now. And it was really difficult to keep pushing and pushing and pushing throughout the years. I had a lot of people, especially past relationships, that they literally did not want me to ever make it playing guitar. And every time I would try to play guitar, I would be made to feel bad for it. And that held me back for about 7 years. I didn't play as much because of it. And thankfully, I never gave up on it. And, I ended up getting divorced, but everything, has gotten way better. And I joined this awesome band, A Silver Lining, which totally was my silver lining.